So I'm sitting here in Guymon, Oklahoma. This is technically my third load. The first one I did, I kind of saw the point. Just got out of orientation, and they didn't know if we were going to pass everything until Thursday, when they got all the drug tests in and stuff. So I kind of understood that I may have to wait a little bit to get my load. Because they just weren't for sure about any of us. Got down to Fort Worth and waited a whole day to get unloaded. I unloaded Tuesday morning there in Fort Worth, and went to Junction City, Arkansas, and went by the house. Spent the night at the house finally, after being away for a week and a half. I thought I was going to have a day off, but that's okay, because she told me, well, we're going to get you to Junction City, Arkansas, go pick up that load, drive it back to Guymon on Wednesday, and then go pick up a load, and then I'll have you home by the holiday, July 4th. So here we are Wednesday night, got back here to Guymon like I was supposed to, and hammered down like I was supposed to, and just got up here and still had time to run still, actually. Figured I'd come up here and have a load waiting on me. Well, about 3 o'clock this afternoon, it showed loading time between midnight tonight. So but July 3rd at midnight, that morning, all the way to July 6th. The load doesn't deliver in Dallas until the 7th. And I'm sitting here thinking, what's all this business about getting me home for the holiday? Getting me home for the weekend. I haven't been home. I mean, I spent the night. I spent a whole 12 hours at the house. I'm supposed to be, home weekly stuff, right? I didn't know this home weekly was spending one night a week. I'm a weekly guy. So 2 days off a week. So I was told 2 days. Be home for the holiday. Alright, it's been 14 hours. Still no call. When you're told something, I expect you to fall through with it. You don't mess with family time with me. Just don't. It's a big no-no, and that's what they're doing. When they said home weekly, 2 days off, I'm going on 2 weeks out with only spending one night at the house. That's unacceptable. They knew this last Monday. Alright, this is how we're going to start searching for a load that delivers Friday or Thursday night in Dallas area. I can drive on to the house. You start searching then. Not today or yesterday. There's no planning whatsoever. Long-term planning. And that's one of the things I was told, that, hey, they plan long-term. Great. I haven't seen it, and I don't have time. I don't have time to wait on them to learn how to, and I'm not going to show them. I'm not going to show them how to do it. I can't. Listen, I can do circles around these people in this office, okay? I've been in the industry long enough where I could do circles around these people. You know, it doesn't bother me one bit if I just go drive to Kansas City and turn this truck in. It won't bother me a bit. It will do more damage to them than it would me. Why? Because of this. Because of this. Yeah, the load will get taken care of. They always do. You don't want negative stuff out there on your company. You know what drives me up the wall? Is all this waiting is so unavoidable. It's been 14 hours. 14 hours sitting here doing nothing, wasting my freaking time. You know, and then they're paying me 2 cents less per mile because I clicked the once per week option. Might as well got the 2 cents more and stayed out 2 weeks. Of course, I would have been home 3, you know, been out 3 or 4 weeks instead of 2. Because this is what it's looking like. 2 weeks out. If you want to be home once a week, we'll let you spend the night at the house. I don't fly like that. Now, some of these drivers let you roll over them. Fine. But you know what? I'm going to go somewhere else where they actually value the driver's home times. I'm going to go somewhere where they value us, period. I've got options. I've got options. I don't have to stay here. I could go turn this truck into Kansas City. I could turn it up there. I could go up there right now and go. I can. And I got a job somewhere. I can start Monday. Yes, I can. You know, the problem with this is that makes me so upset is that I left a good job to come here. I left a good job. A really, really good job. When them fellas up there in Kansas City in the orientation said, you will not find a better job than this. Okay. Now it's the biggest joke. It's the biggest joke. When they said you cannot make good money working 4 or 5 days a week, I laughed right there. I said, that's full of baloney because I've done it. People ask, well, why'd you leave? You know, good question. I thought this was better. It's not. You're running this trucking company, right? It's owned by Seaboard Foods. That's the shipper. Okay? So when I ask the question, is this load going to be done early? Is it going to be done on time? We don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You are the shipper. Get on the phone. Get here and the load shows, well, the window to be loaded is midnight this morning. So early this morning, Thursday to Sunday. Delivery time is 7:30 on Monday. Okay, why am I hauling tail back here? When you know I need home time, why am I hauling tail back here? I could have taken 2 days off at the house, still had time to come up here to Guyman to pick up the load, which would have probably been loaded by now, I would hope, you know, I would think, and then go down to Dallas and do that. I mean, doesn't this stuff make sense? Isn't this stuff like the easiest stuff? I am a runner. I'm a runner. This sitting here right here is not what I do. Now, some people are perfectly fine with it. I'm not. I like to get my job done, go to the house. I don't live out here. Like I said in the video of the truck tour, I don't carry a TV out here. I carry a cooler in here for some food, but I don't carry my TV because I don't plan on staying out. I don't plan on living out here. And some people do, that's fine. That's what they do. There's nothing wrong with that. But me, I don't. I got a family. You can do what you want to do to all these other drivers, but me, I'm out of here. You know, good luck to you. This stuff's up on YouTube now, and you know, I left a really good job. Now you could go find a bunch of brain dead drivers who never heard of YouTube, and they're all over it. They don't know how to do their research. Me, there was nothing on this company, nothing negative. Only thing I saw was positive, just a couple little things. I do not have time for this. It's the stupidest thing ever. It's the stupidest thing ever. If you want to advertise Home Weekly, mean it. Not, spending the night at the house does not qualify as home time. I'm sorry. If you people in the office think so, then you suck, because that's not what home time is. Home time is where you go lay at the house with your lady, spend time with your kids, have a day off where you actually have a life, go fishing, whatever you do. Hey, that's a phone call for me. Hello. Hey, how you doing? All right. Okay. Cool deal. All right, do it. When I come in there, can I go in on the driver's side, you know, where we park? Or okay. 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 All right, thank you. All right, bye-bye. Just like that, I have another job. Just like that. So why do I sit here and wait? Makes no sense. So Seaboard Transport, I think you missed a great opportunity. You know, with this whole YouTube stuff. Y'all dropped the ball. Y'all dropped the ball. Because y'all can't manage. Y'all can't manage efficiently. A little bit of overreaction, not really, because even before today, I was already in talks with going back to Schneider to do Masonite again, just after what, 2 weeks. And this job that I have here, or used to have now, you know, is for a lazy man. So a man that wants to sit and do nothing, maybe drive for a little while, sit and wait. That is what this is for. And if this is what you want to do, if that's what you want to do, is do a lazy man's job, this is perfect for you, because they pay you to be lazy. I'm not lazy. I like to go. And when I'm not going, I like to be at the house. So, and with here, you're sitting around waiting for 12, 24, 48 hours for a load. With Masonite, you may be waiting 3-4 hours for a load. And then the company that you have there is a lot different than what it is here. Because here it's a bunch of OTR drivers that you may not ever see again. When there, it's the same drivers, at the same customers, and it's one big happy family, and that's what it is over there. And sometimes it takes leaving to understand that. I called, today is Thursday, I called Tuesday morning about coming back before even all this. They sent me, I sent a message to them, then they tried to scare me, and then I sent back a message saying, hey, all this stuff that I was promised I didn't get. You know, and then another scare tactic. So now I'll tell you what, not 5 minutes after I sent the second message, I got a phone call from Seaboard, the shipping department, said your load's ready. After I was probably about 30 miles out of town and already made my decision. I've already made my decision. And I thought it was a bit ironic that all of a sudden it's ready. When yesterday, oh, you know, they don't know when the load's going to be ready. They're sitting there telling me that they wanted me to have a 3-day weekend. They were going to get me home tonight. They were going to be ready today, be home tonight, and have a 3-day weekend. But yesterday when I asked about the load, it's like, yeah, it may take you a while. You know, the communication up there and the driver management is what failed for me. Okay? That's what failed. You want to talk to me about communication? How about you look at yourself, because I tried to communicate. You know, and it was all documented as well. I've got a bigger family over there at Schneider and more at Mason. And that means more. And it's more consistent. The work is consistent. The pay is better. I know people at Seaboard are saying there's no way that Schneider pays more. Yes, they do. 12 years into trucking, and I look back at 2 companies that I feel like are family for sure, and Schneider's one of them. I was burnt out. I'm not anymore. I'm yearning to see a Home Depot now. I am. Asked me that 2 weeks ago. It's like, I hate these places, you know? So looking back on the last couple weeks, listen, I don't want to slam anybody. I know it's coming, you know, coming out like that. I don't want to slam anybody at Seaboard. They just don't know how to do things. And I don't have time to wait on them to figure it out. There's a couple of attitudes up there that I don't like, didn't like. You know, first impressions mean a lot. The maintenance guy's an a-hole. The lady over dispatch, I thought she was pretty smart and genuine, you know, and everything, but the scare tactics don't faze me at all. I'm ready to go back to getting back to normal and everything. So there you go. I've been out here, I experienced it. I didn't like it. It sucked. It felt like I was going backwards. And I was fortunate enough to make that phone call and say, hey, can I come back? And they said, yeah. With that, y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all at Trucker Raichu 102. Be back doing things like we always do. So, yeah. 73, folks.
Gentlemen, my lady, you will always remember this as the day that you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.